Welcome back to another episode of Carson's Aquatics. Today, I'm back at Miles's house. Today, we're gonna be focusing on this tank. But before we get into that, here's a quick update on the goldfish tank. They're doing amazing, super happy, super healthy. Miles has the same LED strip that I do on my 25 gallon. It has that night mode. There's a look at that, super cool. And his plants, a couple of his plants actually glow back there. But anyway, on to the point of this video. This right here is Miles's 10-gallon tank. This is the first tank he ever got. Right now, the only fish in there is a sailfin molly. And then
a small snail right there at the bottom.
That's a nearite snail. I have one of those. And then Placo in the back. There were more fish in this tank before, but he actually got a 25-gallon hexagon tank, and he put most of the fish from this tank into that tank. I'll just give you guys a quick look at that. It's looking a little dirty. We are gonna clean this tank next. Yep, there you go. But anyway, in this video, we are going to, first of all, put that sailfin molly in the 25 with the rest of the community fish. We're gonna clean this tank, and then we're actually going to put his sister's betta fish in this tank. Miles got his sister that betta fish as a Christmas present, but she's not really into fish like we are, so she kind of lost interest in it, so we are just gonna move it into this tank in Miles's room. So he's gonna be getting a lot more attention. He's a male half-moon betta fish. You'll see him in a little bit. His sister's actually sleeping right now, and we don't want to wake the beast. But yeah, the first thing we're gonna do is move that sailfin into the 25-gallon. We are also going to scoop out the Placo and put him in that.
This guy is a monster. Watch.
Yeah.
Watch, just see.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, look at that.
He was not that size when we got him.
Yeah, he was
He was about
less than half. He was. Oh, looks like a dragon.
He's a whole shark. You got him?
Good lord. Look at the size of him. Look at that.
Wow.
He's literally a dinosaur. Going in. After his entire life in that 10-gallon. There he is right there.
Wow. What a massive, oh my gosh. That's one of the biggest ones I've ever seen.
He's huge. He was small whenever we bought him from the pet store. It was the smaller size one.
Yeah.
Here.
We're now taking out all the decorations, and Miles is gonna get started rinsing those off. Yeah, just placing them right on the Hello Kitty towel.
Nothing to see here, folks.
But yeah, while he is cleaning off those decorations, I'm going to siphon out the gravel. Here we go. Alright guys, as you can see there, I went ahead and siphoned out the gravel, and then I replaced the dirty water with new clean water. We let it circulate for a little bit. It's looking pretty nice. And now we're gonna go ahead and put the decorations back in.
That looks good.
And this is the setup we're gonna go with. We actually aren't gonna put the betta fish in here today. You will still see it in this video, but we wanna give it some time to kind of circulate. We put a lot of new water in this tank, so we just wanna make sure it's a-okay before we put the fish in here. So I'll be back here in a couple days to do that. I'll see you then. All right guys, it is now the next day. As you can see, this tank is cleared up quite nicely. We are gonna go ahead and put the betta fish in this tank now. Here's a look at the betta fish tank and the betta fish. This is a pretty nice 3.5 gallon tank, pretty good size, but still the 10 gallon will be a massive upgrade for this fish. This is actually the same exact tank that I just got Tori in the last video. If you haven't checked that out yet, it'll be right here. But yeah, anyway, we're gonna get this fish out of here and into the new 10 gallon. Got him. That is a really cool looking betta. Wow. We're gonna give this guy a couple days to get used to his new tank. There's a lot for him to explore, so I'll check back with you guys in a couple days. It is now the next day. I'm back at Miles's. Let's take a look at the fish. There he is, getting used to his new home. Obviously looking a lot more comfortable, swimming around the entire tank. Just look at the colors on this betta. Absolutely beautiful. But actually, I got a little surprise for you guys. Right here, we got a snail and 4 ghost shrimp for this tank. Bettas do actually get along with ghost shrimp. It's one of the few things that male bettas can get along with. We got these ghost shrimp not only because they look cool and would add some more action to the tank, but they also feed on leftover betta pellets that sink to the bottom. So they'll just kind of help clean everything up. The snail will eat algae off the walls. So with that being said, let's get them in there to start acclimating. Don't overflow. There we go. You can barely see those ghost shrimp, hence the name ghost shrimp. What's really cool about them, they're like obviously completely transparent. So when they eat, you can actually see the food like go through their whole body. Yeah. I used to have some of these when I got my first betta fish. I didn't do YouTube at that time. I had a betta fish named Finley. He obviously died.
Rest in peace.
Rest in peace, Finley. Then right here is a look at the snail. So yeah, we're gonna give them 15 to 20 minutes to acclimate, and we're going to release them into the tank. All right guys, it's been closer to actually about 25 minutes, and we just decided we are going to put the snail in, in the 20-gallon goldfish tank. So we're gonna give him some more time to acclimate to this tank because it is significantly colder. But as for the ghost shrimp, we're now going to put them into the betta tank.
There's 2, there's 3, there's 4. This one right there.
Oh, I didn't even see him.
Let's drop some bait.
One guy is literally already eating one. One of the pellets. That
Really?
one right there already found a pellet.
Wow.
I've been in there for less than
Great.
30 seconds. He already
Great.
found a pellet. Boom.
And then there's one in the very back there. Yeah. Kind of nice. Getting a moss ball in there.
Oh, you got a pellet. All right, guys, and the most exciting part of this entire video, we're gonna put the snail in this tank. Very cool. And I'm now back home, but there are a few things I want to show you guys before I end this video. A lot of you guys in the comments have been asking for an update on Sheldon. He's doing great. He's just kind of vibing, honestly. I see him up in his basking area literally all the time. And speaking of his basking area, a video I want to do really soon is actually a remodeling video. I want to completely redo this basking area. Like not redo, like rebuild the whole thing. I just want to remodel the inside of it. There's something called, I think it's called aquarium carpet. I'm not positive. This is what it looks like. A lot of people put it like in their lizard cages, just kind of as a softer flooring. So I think I want to line this whole bottom of this basking area with that. I see a lot of people on YouTube actually do that with their basking areas. So I think that would look really cool. Then I'll put some more plants in there, some rocks. So stay tuned for that. The next thing I want to talk about is the blood parrot. As you can see, he is back in the 5.5 gallon that he was at first. I'm actually not going to show you guys the 25 gallon right now because you'll see that in the next video. I completely redid that tank. But as for this guy coming up very soon, I'm going to set up that 10-gallon tall right back there. This guy will be going in there, and then I'm gonna get a couple other fish for it. I know what kind of fish I'm gonna get, but it's gonna be a surprise for you guys. Another thing I wanna do soon is get one of those 3.5 gallon betta tanks for myself. Then of course I'll get new natural decorations, probably even some live plants. And then when that new tank comes, I'm probably also gonna get some shrimp for it to clean up the bottom. So as you can tell, I have a ton planned. All those videos are coming very soon, so stay tuned. Sheldon's coming up to say hi. What's up, buddy? Oh God. Today's comment of the day goes out to John. Love the vids, keep up the good content. One day I want to see you get to 1 million subs. Thanks, John. I'd love to see that too. And if you want your comment to be the comment of the day in the next video, all you gotta do is drop a comment down below, and that could happen. If you like this video, be sure to hit that like button. Do me a favor and hit that subscribe button, turn on post notifications, and I'm gonna see you in the next video. Before there were